Tommy's family becomes even more important in Landman Season 2, and if you've been watching closely, you can feel the shift happening in almost every storyline around him. This season is putting Tommy in situations where the stakes aren't just professional, they're personal. And the deeper things get with M-Tex, Gallino, and the fallout from the gas leak, the more obvious it becomes that Tommy can't separate who he is at work from who he is at home. His family isn't just part of the background anymore. They're becoming the emotional core of his decisions, his fears, and the pressure he's carrying on his shoulders. What really stands out this season is how the writers highlight the growing weight of responsibility Tommy feels toward Angela and the kids. The man is constantly stuck in that tense space between trying to be a provider and trying to be present. Every time he gets pulled into another crisis at M-Tex, you can see the guilt building, and that's a big change from earlier seasons. The gas leak drove this home in a huge way. Tommy has always known his job was dangerous, but this was the first time he had to face how easily that danger bleeds into the lives of the people he loves. It wasn't just an accident on a rig. This was something that exposed how vulnerable everyone around him is. Angela's growing role in Season 2 also reinforces how much family matters to him. Their relationship has always been complicated, but there's a different tone this time. It feels less about the old cycles of fighting and patching things up, and more about navigating real-life consequences together. They're talking differently, behaving differently, and you can sense that both of them are starting to realize how important stability is. When Angela tries to support him even when she's frustrated, it shows Tommy exactly what he risks losing if he lets the job consume him. It's subtle, but it hits him hard. Then there's Cooper. His arc this season pushes Tommy into full-on dad mode in a way we haven't really seen before. Instead of just trying to nudge his son in the right direction, Tommy is now trying to shield him from the chaos surrounding M-Tex and the constant uncertainty in their lives. Cooper is getting older, and with that comes a new layer of worry. Tommy knows his son is starting to understand things he used to be able to hide. You can tell how much that terrifies him. It adds real emotional depth to every scene they share. What makes this development really work is how the show ties Tommy's family life directly into the big arcs. Nothing is separate anymore. Gallino's schemes, the fallout from the gas leak, Cammy's decisions, M-Tex's instability. It all bleeds into Tommy's home. The drama at work is creating tension at home, and the tension at home is making decisions at work feel heavier. This isn't just a man trying to solve problems out in the field. This is a man trying to hold together a life that feels like it's being pulled apart from every angle. Season 2 also makes it clear that Tommy's emotional anchor is shifting. In Season 1, he tried to muscle through everything alone, leaning on instinct and grit. But now, with everything collapsing around him, his family is the only thing giving him direction. That shift shows up in his choices, his patience, even his tone. He's starting to weigh long-term consequences, not just the quickest solution. He's thinking about who gets hurt, who gets left behind, and whether all the fighting is even worth it. By focusing so heavily on his family, the show is preparing Tommy for a turning point. The season keeps hinting that he's going to have to choose between the dangerous world he works in and the people who rely on him every single day. And the more he reconnects with Angela and the kids, the more obvious it becomes that family is no longer just an afterthought. It's becoming the thing that defines him. Whether he admits it or not, Tommy's heart is already making the decision long before he does.